Hey, welcome to the Huntsville Hustle Podcast, where we celebrate stories of grit, growth, and greatness here in the Huntsville small business scene. And my guest today is Vicki Morris, and she is passionate about supporting local entrepreneurs, empowering small business to grow and thrive. And today we're going to dive into her journey a little bit, her role in shaping Huntsville's businesses community, and the exciting plans she's got for this year's Black Business Expo. Vicki, thanks for coming on the show.
Yes, thanks for the invite. I am so excited to be here and to share a little bit about the Black Business Expo.
Absolutely. Yeah, let's start back with you. So first, tell us what you do and what makes you unique in what you do.
Okay, I'm Vicki Morris, and I am a marketing strategist. I help people communicate their message. I help you develop your strategy, your workflow, your plan. We figure out where your goals are, where you want to be, and then I help you develop a strategy to get there. If it's growing your business, if it's reaching the right clients, and that means it's understanding who your clients are, what their pain points are, and what makes you unique in that field. And so that you're crafting your message where your clients are, and the message is how you solve their pain points. So that's what I love to do. And that can be manifest in building a website, social media, building a strategy so your in-house team can develop that plan for them or execute that plan. It's basically a fractional CMO model where I can help you come up with that plan, and I can hire my company to do the execution, or we can train your internal team to do the execution. But either way, we're getting you the right message at the right time to the right people in the way that they most need to receive it.
Man, that is so valuable. And if you're a small business owner, admit it. You have just thrown stuff out there sometimes. We've all done it, right? So if you can get someone to come here and just get you focused, I think so many people have these great ideas and energy and all these things, but they're all over the place. They need someone to get them laser focused. And that's where you come in. That's so valuable. So,
and that's what I'm telling you, it's not rocket science. This is it's not anything complicated, but you do what you're great at and hire me to come in and help you fill in the gaps.
There you go. There you go. So you could have worked for a lot of spots. Why did you decide to start your own business?
Well, great question. I was a reluctant entrepreneur. I tried to get into the workforce when I got here almost 30 years ago. And at that time, I had a marketing degree, fresh marketing degree, and I had engineering experience. So I was like, yeah, this is a slam dunk. I'm going to get a job in Huntsville because I got engineering experience. But no, I didn't have an engineering degree. So I couldn't find a job. I, applied and I never got called back. So my husband and I decided, all right, we'll start our family. So now I have a 15-year gap because I was a stay-at-home mom for 15 years. Now when I try to come back again, nobody really wants to talk to me. So I was like, okay, nobody's offering me a seat at the table. I had to create my own table. And so I started my own business. I was doing some consulting work with small businesses and just doing some business development. And I'm going out to networking events, and networking is kind of my jam. That's how I built my reputation and all. And people would say, "Hey, can you do that for my business? How'd you do that flyer?" Or, "Wow, you speak really well. Can you do that for my business?" I'm like, "Whoa, people will pay me to do marketing? Okay, this is the jam. This is what I'm going to do." And so, face-to-face marketing was born right then and there in 2015.
There you go. Hey, y'all could have had her cheaper. Y'all messed around, made her start her own thing.
That's right.
That's on you. You had your chance while you could.
Yeah.
So in your opinion, what do you think makes Huntsville such a great place to have a business?
Well, it's a community of really smart people, which means they're thinking outside the box, and highly educated people are finding ways to do things quicker, faster, better, cheaper. So that means they're innovative. And so there's lots of innovative ideas and innovative things that are coming out of this area, which makes it fun. I like that challenge. I like that energy. And when you can match that energy, oh my goodness, this is such a fun place to be in business, especially right now. So that's one of the things that's really a hidden secret about Huntsville, because if you aren't here, you don't know that. We have so many smart people. It's just commonplace. You're a PhD and you're a rocket scientist and you're doing all this cool stuff. And we're walking and talking and just having great conversations with one another. And who knew that we had this many people like that here in this area? So that makes it unique. That makes it fun. It makes it a hidden secret. And when we come out the gate, it's like, oh, you're from Huntsville. It's like, yeah, Huntsville. So I love everything about that. I'm embracing, the geek technology and the geek, society here. I tell people I speak geek. I can communicate with the engineers and have a great time doing that. And, where else could you really do that, and still be in the South? I'm a Southern girl and I like being in the South, and, hanging around smart people just makes me feel even better about what I'm doing. I'm learning when I'm around my clients. There's always something I'm excited about. They're teaching me as much as I'm teaching them. So this is a fantastic place to be in business, especially small business.
Dang, Chamber of Commerce, holler at her. She's y'all's new poster girl. Man, that was nice right there. If I didn't have a bid, I'd want to start one now. So
Yeah.
kind of on the flip side, what's one thing you would change about the local business environment?
Well, sometimes people say that it is hard to get things going, hard to get connected. So one thing I would change about the mindset of people coming into it is just like, okay, don't try to look for the easy way. That's not who we are. That's, we handle tough problems, and, we're putting, people in space. We're helping NASA get people to the moon. We don't do easy here. Nothing about doing business should be easy as well, or, to that extent. You've got to be willing to do the work. So changing the mindset of, I can't get started, I can't get connections. How can I get connections? Where are the people? Where are the people I need to connect with? And if they're going to be at a Chamber of Commerce ribbon cutting, then maybe I need to be there. I'm going to go until somebody tells me I can't. I'm going to, just do it until somebody tells me I need to ask permission. Or if I need to join an organization, join the chamber to go, join the chamber. Or if I need to pay for a ticket to go somewhere, pay for the ticket and make sure I get the value out of it. So changing the mindset of newly entering entrepreneurs, instead of saying this is so hard to get a foothold into this business community, the conversation in your internal conversation should be, what do I need to do to get a foothold? How do I connect with people? How do I break into this? What is it that I need to do, instead of what Huntsville needs to do for me?
There you go. I mean, I remember when I was a young entrepreneur, I was like, oh man, I look at the prices of an event or something like that. I was like, I don't know if I can do that. Now, if I'm going to go pay for it, I'm going to try to 10x that value, right? If I pay 500, I need to make 5,000 out of this event, right? So you kind of make it as a challenge that, hey, you're going here, because I think so many people go to events and they just kind of, there's a lot going on. It's information from a fire hose, but if you can just take one idea away from these things, it's worth the price of admission right away. So.
Yeah.
So kind of on that same.
Go to the small events, go to the breakfast and biz and bring business cards. There's polarizing views about business cards, but if you're at a networking event and you say, hey, scan a QR code and put it on your phone, I got to remember all the people I found and put on my phone, and business card helps that.
There you go.
Get some business cards made. You can make them on Canva for $50, and it's great cards, and just have them printed. Have a professional email address and get to work. If you want people to take you seriously, you take you seriously.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's it. So you talked about connection. So if there's one person or business you could connect with to kind of help your business go to the next level, who would that person be?
Yeah, who would that person be? That would be, well, I go for the gusto. I have relationships with the mayor in Huntsville and the mayor in Madison. I'm a transplant. So just making those connections, that's what I would tell people. There was one time with a previous mayor, I had a regular monthly meeting with me and the mayor, telling him who I wanted to connect with and what I wanted to do with my business, and, just being bold enough to go and do that. So when there are new mayors in town, so Huntsville and Madison, check, got that. So getting to know chambers of commerce in Athens and Decatur, which, both of those ladies are good friends of mine that run those chambers. And so, flexing those connections and getting to know more people that are connected with small businesses in, surrounding areas is something that is always on my to-do list.
There you go. I should just, you're already connected to everybody. I just thought I'd ask anyway, but I was just curious. Who would you like to thank for helping you become successful?
Oh my goodness. So many people believed in me as I was starting. Kelly Andrews, who owns Huntsville Hub, she
Awesome.
was one of the first people that reached out to me, and we had a sit down, and it wasn't that she was trying to, oh, bless your heart, oh, that's so precious, you trying to start a business. It was, hey, what do you want to do? Maybe if you try this might be a little bit more successful for you. Or, hey, maybe you want to go to this event. Or, hey, I know this person, I can introduce you. She reached out to me on LinkedIn, and she and I are still friends to this day. And this was probably, back in 2013, 14, years ago. So she was one of the pivotal people. The Madison Chamber was very pivotal. I got connected with Samantha Brinkley with Rocket City HR. She gave me my first job working in small business. And it was with her that I was going and doing business development for her company. And people would say, whoa, can you do that for my company? How'd you do that? Can you do that? And that's where it was like, you can get paid to do this. And she allowed me to start a business while working with her, grow my business. And she's like, all right, I see you got some traction going. You need to fly. And so we're going to pull back on what you're doing in my company so you can, press the gas on what you're doing for your company. So great people, great relationships. You put a quarter on me, I can go for days talking about all the people that helped me. But those two ladies have been really, really beneficial. Another guy, Steve Levy, he's been really helpful. He's a business advisor. Kenny Anderson, reached out to him. I have a regular spot on his radio show. He's a great resource, and he sharpens me. He encourages me, and we have a great entrepreneurial and encouraging community. So many people. Pammy Jamar, she was with the Huntsville Chamber, now she's with the Athens Chamber. So many people that have really just poured into me and believed in me when I was like, this is new. Can I really do this? Like, yep, you can do it. It's hard. Yep. It's supposed to be hard. Did you learn something? Yep. You growing.
That's the way it should be. We should be helping each other out, lifting each other up. That's the way we become stronger together right there. That's why we started this show. That's why we want to do this, because there's people like yourself out there doing it. They've been lifted up in the past, and you're doing that for other entrepreneurs yourself. So, man, that's the way the process should work, right? There's plenty of business to go around. Let's just help each other out. So, so let's get into the event. First of all, take us back. When you created the Huntsville Black Expo, why did you start it, first of all?
Well, my business model is primarily working with B2B businesses, business to business. So I'm a service provider. I don't have a lot of interaction with really small micro businesses, more retail B2C type businesses. And because, I came in and doing B2B and, government contracting and larger, small businesses, I didn't have that connection with minority owned businesses. So I was like, well, I want to be able to give back. I want to get to know this other side of small business here in Huntsville. And I didn't have a strong connection. My friend Meekel Buchanan, who is my partner in crime with the Black Business Expo, he actually came to me with an idea and said, hey, what do you think about doing an expo? I said, you got connections with the business community. I've got connections with the B2C community and minority owned businesses. What if we put our heads together, put our connections together, and let's start an expo? I was like, I like it. Let's do something, new and different. And so that's where, and then it became, I wanted to make my expo a little bit different than other expos. So I put business seminars as a part of it. I was like, yep, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get businesses to be vendors, but it's not about, hey, pay to be a vendor and you're, helping me. I want to help you. We're going to make the vendor fee very affordable. And if you're a vendor, a part of the vendor package is you get a free business assessment with me. Things that I typically are priced, smaller businesses that are here at the expo would be priced out of that, but I'm giving it away for free just because you want to invest in me, investing in the community. I'm going to pour right back into you. So I want it to be an opportunity for people to get to know one another, get to know business structure. There's so many things that I can, tell people with one eye closed and one hand tied behind my back. They're like, whoa, this is some cool stuff. I had no idea. But if I can impart that knowledge to you, that does something for my soul. That feeds my soul, that warms my spirit. And if you can take that and make money off of that, even better. I love it. So this is a way to give back and support small businesses, teaching people some skills that can fine tune what they're doing. And, Black Friday shopping. We intentionally do this in November each year, right before Black Friday, so you can get some great, unique local gifts to give people and tell people the story about how you connected with that business owner and help them grow their business. So it's multi-layers, it's multiple things, and you get asked about so many different things that are going on in the area. I wanted to do something really unique that highlights the Black business community, but doesn't isolate the Black business community. It's a part of the Huntsville community, and it should be interwoven into the fabric. And I was just talking to Madison Mayor yesterday we're talking to them recently at the Madison Street Festival and inviting him to come. He's like, yeah, just tell me when it is. Yeah, I'll be there. Talking to the Madison police chief, yeah, I'll be there. They are clearly not Black business owners, but they support the community. So this is what I wanted to do. It's a melting pot. It's something where we can all come together and support this group. Maybe next time we go and support another group, the Women's Expo. Tiffany Draper and I, we are great friends. We have a scheduled meeting on our calendar to talk and share things, how we can help one another. I'm all about accelerating businesses and helping businesses any way that I can. And this just seemed like something perfect to do. I'm excited about doing it. I'm a former systems engineer, and so I like putting systems in place that I can get things done. So that was a long way around.
No, well, hey, when you're excited about something, man, that's what happens, right? So, in case people don't know, they probably do, but tell us a little bit about your co-founder, Mr. Buchanan.
Yes, so Meekel is a very well-known realtor in the area. He's a residential realtor. He's all over social media. He has been in the industry for a number of years. He is very good at his task, at his craft. He's great at helping his clients find the right home for them and even helping people sell their home. So he is a wealth of information, and he's very well connected in the community. I think he's a hometown boy. He is born and raised here. So he's got some deep roots here, and he loves this community. He wants to help this community. He wants to see businesses thrive, and he is willing to partner with people. He had an independent idea. I had an independent idea. He saw the collaborative opportunity, as did I. So that made us, perfect partners. In, everyday life, our paths do not cross, but he's a great guy, a wealth of information, really intelligent person. He's got his ear to the ground on what's important to the community, and he really deeply cares about the success of small businesses. And he wanted a way to connect and give back, as did I. So that passion was replicated with both of us, and so it was a natural unnatural fit.
There you go. And one of the best beards in town. If you haven't seen this dude's beard, man, my beard gets a little jealous. When they see it, my beard gets a little bit jealous. He's not. I gotta pick my game up, man. Good beard right there. Good beard.
Yes.
So
his beard game is on point.
And that thing, he's got it right. So I'll get a little jealous. I gotta see where he gets that thing created at. So let me ask you this. So why is it so important for Huntsville to come out and support this event?
Getting out and getting to know our fellow Huntsvillians. We've got several different pockets. I live in Madison. I work in Huntsville. I do business in Athens and Decatur and Gunnersville and Albertville. It's important for us to get to know one another. If I'm shopping, I'm a business owner, so I don't have a lot of time to go shopping at a store for different things. Doing this expo is a way for me to find unique gifts. I literally bought my mom a Christmas gift at the Black Business Expo. She loves beautiful black dolls. And I found a vendor who makes handcrafted dolls and makes the clothes for them. I bought this at our first Black Business Expo in 2021. Every time I go home, and home is in Atlanta, every time I go home and I go to my parents' house, my mom has that doll sitting on her bed. And it's just a reminder. It's like, a piece of Huntsville reached to Atlanta, to my hometown, and it was a connection and it was something unique. I like unique things. I feel like I'm a unique person. You haven't met, if you think you know me, you probably don't. There's some unique things. And so just uncovering those unique things. And this expo is a way to do that. I have always been a supporter of small business. I did an internship program in college that was all about being business minded and community focused. If there's something that I can do to help my community using the strengths that I have, and networking is one of my strengths. That's how I had an engineering job with a marketing degree, because I was good at networking. And if I can teach people that and share that with people, and how many opportunities can be opened up as an introvert, getting all these types of opportunities because you know how to do, what to do, when to do, I can share that through a great expo. So yeah, these are the things of why I do this, in so many ways that I can mold this event to be as unique as I am, and find other people that are equally unique, and we can all be our own unique selves and see how it, just enriches the community that we have. We have a culturally rich area in Huntsville, and we're a southern city with a culturally rich existence. And I want to highlight that, and I want to be a part of that conversation.
If you ever go to these, just hearing people's stories about how they started their business and why they do what they do, that's so important to me too. And it's local people. These are your fellow Huntsvillians that we need to be out there supporting them. Especially, you're going to have all those shopping days coming up. Keep your money right here. Keep it here in Huntsville. So let's say I've never been to the expo. I'm going to come this year. What can I expect? It starts at 10 a.m., right?
Yes, 10 a.m. You can expect food vendors. You can expect a health and wellness area. We're talking with hospitals, and I'm a cancer survivor, so I'm talking with CCI about being here, and normalizing that conversation, and getting health checks, getting health screenings. We're going to have Dr. Sharose is going to be a part of it. A chiropractor is going to be a part of it. We've got jewelry makers that are going to be a part of it. So you can expect any number of things. Beard care, hair care, all that's going to be
taking notes now. Taking notes.
Yes, so it's so great, and it's all going to be inside. So that's going to be a big thing. We're going to be inside. All the vendors will be inside. Great parking, and I tell people it's the church on the hill on Sparkman between UAH and Oakwood University. So it's a 1800 Sparkman Drive, St. Luke Christian Church. It's a beautiful facility. I can't wait to be there. And so it's going to be a great day, a great event. I'm bringing a lot of cash and get some shopping done, and going to bring a card too, because some vendors are going to go cashless. But yes, I'm sponsoring the event. People are paying to be vendors. We're doing a lot of work at it, but I'm doing some shopping.
And are you guys still looking for sponsors?
Yes, we are still looking for sponsors. We have an increased footprint this year, so vendor spots are still available. But we are going to accept vendors as long as we have an extra square inch to put a vendor. We're going to put some vendors in there because I want the experience to be great. And everyone who registers, because I'm a marketer, I am developing a PDF of all the vendors with logos, websites, bullet points of what they do, their contact information. Everybody who registers gets that PDF. So if you didn't quite get to that vendor while you were there, or something happened, you came and you had to leave before you expected, you're going to get that PDF so that you can continue to shop with those vendors and share it with other people that may not have made it this time. So I want to help these vendors' businesses grow. And if I can do that because I know how to do graphic design and I can send that PDF and I can get that out, that's one more thing that makes my event unique and makes the shopping experience. It's about getting the word out about these businesses. It's not so much about getting the word out about the Black Business Expo. It's about sharing these businesses with people that did not already know about them. So that's one of the things that people can expect. And, that's another thing that makes it unique.
Hit us with the website so they can get registered.
Yes. So the website is blackbusinessexpohsv.com. As soon as you go there, you can click on one of two buttons, be a vendor, register to attend. You can get a little bit of a bio about me, about Meekel, about vendor levels, and there's some pictures from the event. We've also got a Facebook page, Black Business Expo HSV. Check it out. Lots of pictures, and anybody can be a vendor. I don't care if you're black, purple, green, or white, or whatever it may be. Even if you've got red hair, you can be a vendor.
All right, I was waiting for my mama. Hey, if your money's green, come on down. If your money is green, you're invited. Right? And then how about yourself? I know people are like, man, I love her enthusiasm. I love what she does. If they want to work with you and get in contact with you, what's the best place for them to reach out?
Yes, so you can reach me at Vicki at Renee Consulting, like Vicki, Renee, Renee Consulting. Find me on Facebook, find me on LinkedIn. Send me a DM and say, hey, I want that free business consult. And I'll give you a link. We'll get that scheduled. And I'm going to give you some great tips. We're going to figure out your goals, and we're going to map out a strategy of how to get there. And I'm going to help you through that. And then we can decide if this is going to be something you want me to help continue coach you through. And if you need to build a website or all the good things that come along with that, we're going to map all that out, get your communication strategy ironed out so you understand it. And it's easier for you to communicate with your ideal audience. Identifying that. Those are all the things that we're going to cover. And that's all completely free.
Man, that's some valuable stuff right there. You better take advantage of that one right there. So thanks so much for coming on and being an awesome guest. So enthusiastic. I love it. So thank you for coming on.
Yes.
And hey, let's go out and support this expo. If your money is green, come on down. They say you come on down. Even gingers are allowed. So I'm going to come on down there. And hey, let's keep supporting local. That's what it's all about, growing these small businesses, supporting each other. Vicki, keep up the awesome work. Appreciate what you're doing out there. And we'll see you guys next week on the Huntsville Hustle Podcast.
All right. Thanks.